Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andre and today I want to do a little experiment. As you know, the SQ5 has a TUBESTAGE Preamp built in. It's one of these deep processing things, and I want to check if that high drive mode gives me enough drive to use my guitar right into the board and survive a gig in case my guitar amplifier will blow up, or anybody, let's say, is spilling a beer or 20 into my amp. So experiment, guitar right into the SQ5 using this TUBESTAGE, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you my setup. My guitar is going through a DI box. It's a FDR60 filter box, as it says. So it was in my house, so I used it. No special reason for having that one, so you could use any DI box. Okay, and the DI guitar goes right into a local one, so the local input on the board. There I have set up the TUBESTAGE, and as you can see, it's on the high drive mode, and there are three things where you can manipulate how much gain is driven. And the first thing I was thinking is the TUBESTAGE is replacing the standard local preamp, but it doesn't. It just adds something to it. And as you will hear later, it is not in serial, it is in parallel. So it mixes what is processed there to the original signal. But it also adds to the gain. So some kind of dual path. I think maybe Keith, if you are watching this as usual, you could maybe chime in and clarify what's going on right there. So if you want to drive that sucker, you need to turn up the gain, because this local preamp gain will affect the sound and the compression and the overdrive of the TUBESTAGE. Secondly, you have the drive button here. This is the output level, the overall output level. And in addition, you have this digital trim here. And this digital trim will also influence the drive of the TUBESTAGE. To make things a little bit more, I would say guitaristically, I did set up a second channel. So my second channel will act as a second gain stage. I was thinking to myself, well, it's common for a guitar player to put an overdrive into another overdrive, or an overdrive pedal into an overdriven amp. So I tried to do the same thing. I took the direct out of my input 1 and routed this to the output, in this case B, output local B. Oh no, sorry, direct outs. There we go. And so that means my input 1 is going out directly to B. All right. So, and the second channel is getting its input from the local input stereo 1, and I did that because it's a TS. So I had a TS cable. I used output B going with a TS cable, basically an instruments cable, out, returned into the board to the local stereo 1 left socket, also TS, and there I have my second stage. So, and as you can see, on both channels I have a filter, an EQ, and I have the there's the other EQ, and I have this TUBESTAGE engaged both in high drive settings, and right now I have 6 different ways to manipulate the sound that's coming out of the board. So first of all, we have the preamp of input 1, the preamp of input 2. We have the trim of input 1 and the trim of input 2, or channel 2, I should say. And we have the, of course, the tube stage of number 1 and number 2. This is quite complex and gives quite a lot of different sounds. And I will show you right now what are the results of the German vote, of the German experiment. So stay tuned. So, as promised, here are my setups. So, or the sounds, better said. First of all, I've got channel number 1. Channel number 1. That's this one. So this is what is on the neck humbucker of my guitar. I go to the no, sorry, that was the bridge humbucker. I go to the neck now. Sounds quite, boxy, not very guitarish. I will now raise input fader number 2, and oh yeah. This is much better, I think. And I will play around with the controls a little bit for you. So first of all, we go to input or channel 1. This is where our guitar goes directly into, and I will lower the level. By the way, I'm back on the bridge humbucker. And let me show you the trim. And take back the trim. Oh, sorry. So like that. And you could have a swingy jazz guitar sound with a little bit of hair in it. Okay, I will raise the drive, and what you hear is a little more hong hong hong. So, okay, the input, the local preamp, of course, has quite an input, quite an effect. But not for the better, I would think. So it shows that this is not a guitar. This is a digital mixer. So it never intended to turn the guitar or the PA without an amp into a godlike Mesa Poogie or something. Mesa Poogie. Okay, so we're now on the second channel, and here, sorry, let me get back some of the level. Channel 2, and the thing we have in here is the trim, and it takes it away everything. Let's overdrive. And I hear a lot of the original guitar coming through. So this is what I meant when I said there is some parallel things going on. I think the tube stage is mixed into or with the original signal that passes through as well. Okay, so let's lower the raise the drive on this little sucker. and the signal seems to break away. Although, surprisingly, not a lot of the red lights are going on. So I will turn that one back. So a little more. And maybe a bit more. And reduce the trim. Maybe you can do stuff like that, or of that kind. Okay, so there you have it. This is the SQ5 used as a overdrive pedal for the guitar player, which is you or the guy in the band who has forgotten or just broke his guitar amp. Will it get you through the gig? Depends a little bit on the kind of gig you run. So for a thrash metal guitar player, depends on the thrash metal style, maybe, yes. So you can overdrive your guitar for sure. It will not get you into heaviest Metallica territory. If you play blues, I think so, pretty much. Yeah, I found interesting that you have, for one channel, 3 different controls where you can drive or make the sound more overdriven. So this is the preamp by itself. This is the drive knob, which on the left side, the one that changes from what mode you're in. And if you're in high drive, this is the mode I was using. It's called drive. And the digital trim. So, and because I took the signal from the output back into the second channel and took that overdrive stage, that tube stage as well, there are all in all 3 times 2, so make 6 different things where you can adjust where you can adjust the sound. That's it for today. I hope you like it. I hope you got something out of that experiment. Try it for yourself. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Stay safe. Bye bye.